We block the balls from going off the area of the practice range by a vegetative buffer. Very thick on both sides. It's beautiful, it's green, it's environmentally friendly. One of the things that Crandon is saddled with is limited in space. So they put nets up on both sides, and it's too short because of the new technology. That's not good. The problem with nets is it's death to birds. So to leave the nets up like that is not environmentally friendly, and it's sort of irresponsible to have them up there, especially in this day and age. The other thing we're looking at doing is get in compliance with the trees that are there. There's several species of trees, ornamental invasives, that shouldn't be there. Brazilian pepper, Australian pine. There's a number of species that if we allowed those species to be here, we'd be fined by Miami-Dade. And it's just not something you just don't want to see for aesthetic reasons. They're growing into the buffer and the edges of the mangroves. And we have to protect the mangroves with everything we got. The mangroves on that archipelago, that island chain, is crucial to the stability and the future of those islands. It's the root structure that keeps the island together. So it's important that we keep the mangroves healthy, and that's one of the problems there. If you go there, and you'll see managed mangroves. They're lower, they're extremely healthy. One of the things that really needs to be done at Crandon is a very intense water quality analysis. Here what we do, again, it's very expensive, but it's very important to take water quality samples and test them for all these particular pollutants on a regular basis. We do that because we want to make sure that all the water bodies here are pristine. Well, you have a much more severe water quality issue there in Biscayne Bay. We want to make sure that nothing migrates into the water, and the way to do that is to know what chemicals and fungicides and herbicides are being used and making sure it doesn't get into the water. That program doesn't exist, expensive, we recognize that. Again, all the things that I'm proposing is not going to be borne, the responsibility of the taxpayer is not going to be borne by the taxpayer financially. We are proposing not only to make the initial improvements with investments, but also handle all the costs of the operations to make sure that the environmental quality of those places is protected. It takes a lot of money, it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to be very difficult to do this. Not only do I have to satisfy all the county regulations, I have to satisfy the master plan, which is very severe. It's a very special place. It's a very special environmental place. And for us to do the right job, and the way we do things, obviously the Trump organization comes under a very high level of scrutiny. We have to make sure we do everything the right way. What we're asking for is an opportunity to go through the process like everybody else, to offer our services to the county of Miami-Dade and make that the special place that it once was.
We did ask the Miami-Dade Office of Parks, Recreation, and Open Spaces for an on-camera interview regarding this matter. They emailed us this: "We have decided not to participate in an interview concerning this subject at this time, as we have nothing new to add to the story, and all of the facts have previously been provided to Miami Herald staff writer Doug Hanks."